Hello, Internet. It is past 2 in the afternoon and it is 28 degrees centigrade in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. And today I want to show you the remaining part of the commercial neighborhood in Abuja, in Wuse 2 district of Abuja. And I am going to show you the plazas, the infrastructure, the street itself is called Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent, and you're going to find the businesses that already take place here. And if you're interested in setting up a business or investing in property here, you need to know what it looks like. And so watch out as we take a tour of this neighborhood, and tell me what you think about it in the comments. Let's go. Most of the horn you hear, the honking you hear, come from a taxi. The painted taxi in this city can really go crazy with honking. They are only second to India when it comes to honking. But that's how they find their passengers who are often standing on the street. So this is the business plaza, Sunset Place. Oftentimes in places like this you have lounges and clubs on top of the roof. Rooftop lounges are found here in plazas or malls along this crescent. So this is Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. Let's take a walk. It's a bit cloudy today, so that is why I'm starting early. I would have done this tour, it was actually scheduled for evening, but the weather is really crazy these days. Before you know it, it starts to rain. So the potential of missing out tours is always there. So this is Trocadero. Trocadero is an indoor games center where you play bowling, snooker, and all kinds of indoor games. Opposite it is where we used to have Cubana Lounge. That building there used to be Cubana Lounge, but it looks like the use or the ownership has changed. It's now cash flow. Uh, but this is Trocadero to the right. So if you're looking for an indoor kind of setting for game, this is where you come. There are so many halls here. This is Harbour Mall. Here's business plazas and malls that I show you. If you check them out online, you'll be able to know what they do, what each of them do, and what businesses happen or take place in them. This is No Star Coffee. You can see that, right? No Star Coffee. This is an apartment. It's a hotel. Immaculate Diamond Apartment, Hotel and Apartment. Adetokunbo Ademola is one of the crescents where you find very high foot traffic in the city, especially during rush hours. So if I was taking this walk in the evening, I mean, if not for the rain, it would have been in the evening. But the weather forecast says there will be rain this evening, starting from 4 p.m. So this is a neighborhood where a lot of people walk. There's high traffic of trekkers. And that is what helps the businesses you find in this neighborhood to really thrive. This is Atiku presidential campaign office. Top banks are found here in Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. So many banks line up this street. There is hardly any bank that you don't see one or two of their branches on this crescent. City Park, one of the green areas in the city of Abuja, is located to my right. So if I am to take this road and walk just one pole down the road, I will be inside City Park. But for the sake of showing you Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent and the businesses found there, I will not get into that. So, as you can see ahead of me, the pedestrian is asked to go, but well, I came a little late. I came a little late, so well, I was allowed to pass before the light completely goes off. The thing about this area is that drivers are hardly patient. They will not even let the traffic light for the pedestrian to turn to amber before they start to move. Once it starts to blink, they start to move. So, how are you? I was still way within my, right to pass the road before they started moving. But, they don't wait at all. You just have to, they expect you to run when the light is green. So that's Nigeria for you. So this is the commercial heartbeat of the city of Abuja. I mean Wuse too in general. And that includes this Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent as well as Kanu Crescent. Those are the major crescents where businesses are done in the city. Of course, there are other business places in the city of Abuja. We're talking about the major ones. So usually you'll find businesses like this one here. This is a food truck, I suppose. So this is what the businesses actually look like. The businesses you find in plazas like this. I'll just get closer to the plazas. So you will find, you know, you will see what it looks like usually. You can see that. So you have restaurants, bars, all kinds of businesses, fashion halls, fashion shops in places like the plaza you just saw. So, well, I will get closer to some other plazas you find so you see what they usually look like. This is AP Plaza. It's a popular plaza in Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. AP Plaza. You find where they sell electronics, office spaces. Even banks are inside this plaza. Property companies, so many offices and businesses are in that plaza. And behind it is where there is a bole and fish joint. For the residents of this part of Wuse who like to eat street food, there is a local street food right behind this plaza. There are other plazas behind AP Plaza as well, so that's not the only plaza. Let me take you through this sidewalk here to show you how chill this area can be. You can see how cool the walkways along the Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent really is. And so if you're not mobile and want to walk all the way around the crescent, it will take you about an hour depending on your pace. But you will have sidewalks like this. So, if you want to walk around Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent, it will take you like an hour to go around it, but you will have a path like this, sidewalk like this to continue to walk on for the most part of the crescent, with shades from trees covering you and you won't sweat. Yeah. To my right is a fence covering an estate. I think it's a CBN estate. Is it CBN or NNPC? It's one of those government agencies that own the estate. Their staff live in those buildings found inside the estate. So this is the entrance to the estate, but we're not going into the estate. We're taking a walk along the road, along the crescent. So you see the business plazas you find in this neighborhood, right? New plazas are constantly coming up. Like this plaza you're looking at now is also new. It's still under construction. For those who would want to set up their businesses in Wuse area, there are still plazas that are coming up every now and then. Now, Wuse is really saturated, so property value is very slow when it comes to appreciation. You have to be aware of that. If you really want to invest in a place you will recoup your money faster, I don't think it's Wuse because Wuse is already fully occupied, both businesses and residential homes. And so whatever empty space you won't find here will be third or fourth or even fifth party. So the pedestrian light is showing right now, so I'm supposed to be the one passing, but the cars are not stopping. The cars are not stopping, and now when I get closer, you see, it's blinking. Now the cars will start to move. See, but well, it's not passing this part, so let me cross. So that's the problem here. Sometimes the drivers don't obey the traffic light when it stops them. Well, my goal today is to show you around the Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent, one of the commercial heartbeats of the city of Abuja, Nigeria, to help you see what it looks like. I hope to complete this round in 1 hour. It's supposed to take me 1 hour, but some of the stops that I make to show you certain places may increase it, but I hope to complete this tour in 1 hour. You see, there are many more plazas under construction. Can you see that? Many of them coming out. So if I get into this Blantyre street, you will see many hotels here. Some of the hotels are named after cities in Spain, like Barcelona Hotel, Valencia Hotel. You find them on this Blantyre street. You're looking at one of the hotels right now, that brown edifice. But here to the right, there are businesses. You can see furniture mall, right? And next to it is sofa lounge. Businesses are done in malls and plazas in Abuja, apart from the local markets that we have in this city. I'm supposed to show you what the biggest market in Abuja, Nigeria, the Wuse market, is also in this Wuse district. Well, I hope to find time to take a tour of it. It's going to be a separate tour so that you can see the market, exactly what it is. All right. Can you see new plazas, new business malls coming up? Right. This is Bangui Street to my right. That's where you have Jevnik Restaurant, very big restaurant. Oh, you can see it down the road. That restaurant you look at right at that junction, that is Jevnik. Really so many plazas here. Thank you. Right. So See the kind of business spaces you find here. Hmm? Car stands are here as well. This Prayer Street, it leads into the Blantyre. So down the road you'll see Valencia Hotel. I don't know if you can see, but I don't want to zoom. Uh, let's continue on our way along Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. I don't want to go off the road. I will show you the residential neighborhoods you find off this street in the next video. But until then, let me show you the businesses and the neighborhood you find here in this part of Wuse. Let me know what you think of this neighborhood. Is this a place you would like to set up a business, considering that there is high foot traffic on this street or crescent? You know, I was talking about, well, that's Barcelona hotel that you see across the road there. Barcelona. It's actually inside Blantyre Street, but I didn't take a walk inside that street, so yeah, you can see it from outside here. So I was saying that when you have high traffic of pedestrian, you're likely going to have a lot of patronage to your business or services, because people will easily identify your shop or office since it's by the road where they walk past regularly, and the high tendency to patronize you will be there. So do you think you can set up a business in Wuse too? It's one of the most expensive places to rent a business space. I have to say that to you. And it is easy to understand why. It is in phase one, for God's sake. It's one of the first neighborhoods to be developed in this city. So, and it's densely populated. You have to know that as well. It's also a commercial capital of the city. So properties here are really expensive, and that includes rental properties as well. This is a supermarket. It used to be called Bolingo, and not Bolingo, Amigos. It used to be called Amigos Market, but I don't know if ownership has changed. So many furniture showrooms in this neighborhood, this business area. So many furniture businesses. Whole plazas are often dedicated to furniture. I don't know why that is. Perhaps because people are constantly moving into the city and setting up homes. Well, if you have any better reasons why there are so many furniture businesses, exotic furniture businesses are there. Of course, there are local ones, but These are foreign furniture businesses. You know why there are so many of them in cities like Abuja? Let me know in the comments. So more businesses are also found just behind, in the streets behind this crescent. It's not only along the street that you have businesses. However, those businesses that are set up behind in the crescents behind this one, or streets behind this one where I am right now, only benefit from the existence of the business part of Wuse 2, which is this Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. I hope you're taking note of the businesses that can be found here. If you think that your business is not represented here, well, you just might have to consider moving your business to this place, or perhaps having a branch here. So Blantyre Street now exits from this spot that you see here. This is the same Blantyre Street that hosts big hotels like Valencia, Barcelona hotels. That's where it exits and rejoins Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. There are so many clubs and lounges in this Adetokunbo Ademola. So many of them. Some are on the ground, some are on the rooftop. To my right is Moscow Underground. It's a club. It's one of the expensive clubs. There are other clubs like Lorraine on top of the building as well. So there are so many of them in the Wuse 2 area. Actually, a majority of Abuja residents come to Wuse 2 when it comes to clubs and lounges and bars. You have all manner of them, Even on top of that building, that's where rooftop bar and lounge called Gusto is located. On top of that building, that M&G building that you're looking at right now. So there are rooftop bars. If I cut my tongue trying to pronounce rooftop, there are rooftop bars and lounges, a whole lot of them in Wuse 2. So night crawlers love it here. If you're looking to explore the neighborhood at night, just make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay safe. If you're a girl, make sure you don't stand on the road looking for a taxi at night in Wuse too, because you'll be mistaken for for someone who is looking for men. So it's either you are driving your own car around this neighborhood, or you use ride hailing services like Uber and Bolt and so on, and to move around in Wuse too can easily be mistaken for a call girl. So this is one of the major roads you find in the city of Abuja, Ahmadu Bello Way. This is Ahmadu Bello Way. Okay. So there's a crossroad here. The traffic isn't passing me yet. It's passing vehicles. So because this is a major road, you see so many taxis often here. You see people, pedestrians waiting for taxis in this neighborhood. So this is one of the means people move around here. This is a painted taxi. There are different painted taxis you find here, licensed to operate in Abuja. And this is one of the taxis I will encourage you to use if you're in the city of Abuja, instead of using unpainted ones. Because some of them are actually numbered. Okay, the light has passed me now. Some of them are actually numbered and can easily be identified when there is a crime. So if you don't want to use car hailing services, you can use them. They are cheaper. Not very comfortable usually, but they are cheaper. Cheaper than car hailing services. However, car hailing services provide more security, more safety compared to these other local ones. Banks, so many banks are here, like I told you earlier. Banks, clubs, lounges, offices, and numerous kinds of businesses. So atop this building, you will find yet another lounge. You see, top of the plazas like these are often used for clubs and lounges. banks all over the place. Down this road, you find the biggest hotel in this city, Transcorp Hilton Hotel. But I won't get down to that place because it will just take me into Maitama. I'm just going to continue with the Crescent, with Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent, which continues to the left, so that we can connect the round. Rooftop clubs are also found in places like Whiskey Mistress is a club on top of this building. So what people do here is to locate a plaza that just comes up newly and take up the last floor or even the rooftop and use it to set up a club or a lounge. Yeah. So this is where you find Rockview Hotel and Chelsea Hotel. This first one here is Chelsea Hotel. There are other branches of Chelsea Hotel, but this is Chelsea Hotel. But next to it is Rockview Hotel. One of the biggest hotels you find in Wuse too. But across the road, we have residential homes, estates, mini estates, beautiful estates that are located here in Wuse too. If you want some comfort, good measure of comfort while staying in Wuse too, this is one of the places you can find such comfort. It's Rockview Hotel. I'll show you the name as I get to the gate. Well, they didn't pay me for any adverts, but since they are on my way, I will show you, but I won't get inside. Government ministries are also located here, like Ministry of Solid Minerals are located in this street to the right. This is the entrance to Rockview Hotel. You may have noticed that in this Wuse 2, SUVs like this, like you see here, are used for commercial services, car hire services. They are often used for executive movement, or if you think you can afford them, you can actually hire them and move to wherever you want to go to within Abuja and outside Abuja. Well, to the different parts of the country, as long as you can afford it. So yeah, there are car hire services. They are often on the street like this, with sign on top of the roofs saying car hire. But you often find them very close to the hotels. This street is where EFCC used to have their office. As you can see on the signpost there, it says EFCC, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Yeah, that's where they used to have. They still have a branch there, I think. So that if you notice the presence of security personnel at the entrance of that street, that's them. So the entire neighborhood on the left actually belongs to Rockview, but it still continues up until this point here, where you have a street now ending it. You can see. That's Rockview for you. It's quite massive. Guys, you can still hear the sound of generator sets. And this is a business building. This is Habib Medical Center. And they are running on generator. This is a medical center running on generator. What does that tell you about power supply in this neighborhood? Wow. Apparently, there's a problem with power supply in this city center of Wuse too. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a persistent thing, but I know that there used to be serious power issues here. But to see that it is still persistent, even when other areas, other neighborhoods in the city already have constant power supply, especially the residential districts they find in the outer part of Abuja. So almost all of them are having constant power supply. But Wuse too, which is supposed to be one of the best when it comes to power supply, seems to still be having problems with power supply. There's a school here. So I guess parents are coming to take their walks home. It's a private school, I suppose. Well, but when it comes to green areas, I think we can give it to Wuse too. It's properly developed, well developed. The problem of water supply and light supply, power supply, well, I don't know how they are solving it yet. This is exclusive stores. It's a departmental store. It's one of the departmental stores you find located in Wuse too. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed taking a tour of Wuse 2 so far with me. Please hit the subscribe button if this is something you like to see more. If you have already subscribed, please hit the like button as well so that YouTube can show it to more people. This is the longest sidewalk I have ever walked upon in the city of Abuja. Thank you. We are gradually approaching where we started this tour, but I have constantly maintained presence in Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. So we've been on Adetokunbo Ademola all the way. By the time I connect to where we started, you can beat your chest and say, yes, I know Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent in Wuse too, of Abuja, Nigeria, one of the commercial heartbeat of the city of Abuja, Nigeria. Okay, so I'm just gonna cross the highway to continue. This is a crossroad. This one leads to Maitama district, but that's not where I'm headed. I want to use this zebra crossing to continue to where we started on Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. But here you really have very fine boulevard, very beautiful, well paved and well planned road. So there are more of those car hire SUVs located here as well. Perhaps their target is the apartment building to the right, which is a Peniel apartment. Is it Peniel or Sigma? I'll find out when we get to the gate. But these vehicles you see here, these SUVs, some are really very clean, actually, for car hire. Guys, look at that house. Look at that house on top of the hill there. Massive mansion with restaurants, exotic restaurants and bars right in front of it. This place houses clubs, lounges, and so on. So this is Peniel apartment. Perhaps it's because of this lodging accommodation here. That's why you see so many of these SUVs, parking right along the road down there. I showed you a private zoo in Wuse area on this channel called BMT Gardens. It is also just off this crescent where I am right now. So if you would like to see what is inside that private zoo, the animals, the library, the restaurant, Turkish restaurant, picnic, Instagrammable picnic ground there, please check out that video on the tour of the zoo on this channel. It's one of the earliest videos I posted on this channel, so you can see what you will find when you live in Wuse or when you are lodging in Wuse. There are many more businesses here. Wow, that's that sheep house behind this neighborhood. Guys, can you just look into that distance after this blue colored plaza? Can you see that sheep-like building coming up right behind there? Oh, this is going to be lovely and massive. I don't know where exactly it is, but I'm sure it's one of the streets leading off Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. perhaps your attention has been drawn to the kind of exotic cars you find in Wuse too. Well, that's because it's home to many rich people. Yeah. This is an event hall. So well designed, really beautiful. Can you see that? There are really many more buildings across the road. I would like to show you on top of the hills. Hilltop buildings. Oh, can you see that apartment on the hilltop? There is even another one coming up besides it. There's one yet right behind there. You won't believe that Wuse 2 has this kind of topography as well. Alright guys, we are almost coming to the end of this tour of Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent, Wuse 2, Abuja, Nigeria. If you have enjoyed this tour up to this moment, thank you very much. You are a gem, a rare gem. You have known Wuse 2, Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent for what it is. You have seen it. Nobody can describe it for you. You have seen it yourself. If it is a place you would like to come visiting one of these days, if it's a place you would like to enjoy nightlife or perhaps live, you can visit Wuse 2. I am going to show you the nightlife of this street, of this neighborhood. Not just this street, not just this crescent, but the neighborhood of Wuse 2, the nightlife that exists here. So watch out for a video of the nightlife that you can find in this neighborhood. What night looks like in Wuse 2, Abuja, Nigeria. I hope you enjoy that video when it eventually comes up. This is where you have Switzerland Embassy. It's one of the embassies located just by the roadside of Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. And this is the entrance to the zoo, the private zoo, BMT Gardens. This is the entrance to it. It's just down this close. That is what ends this close. So if you're looking for it, these are some of the things you will find right inside that zoo, or rather right inside that garden. Alright, BMT Gardens. Okay. Alright guys, we have come to where we started this trip, and I want to believe you've enjoyed taking this walk with me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next tour, which is going to be the tour of the residential neighborhoods that exist right off Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. There are several neighborhoods here that I will show you where people live, so that you have an idea what it looks like to live in Wuse 2. And when anyone tells you that he or she lives in Wuse 2, you need to see what it actually looks like. Alright, so keep a date with me, and then I'll trail you with the residential neighborhoods of Wuse 2 area of Abuja, Nigeria, especially the ones behind Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.